my name is Nihililiate, and welcome back to my long-term survival world. Since 1.20 came out, I have been trying my best to find 2 sniffer eggs so that I can hatch them and then breed sniffers and have as many as I want. Out of all of the times that I've went out looking for sniffer eggs, I've only been able to find one, which is right over here on the wall. But in between the last episode and this episode, I went looking for sniffer eggs again. I got in my boat and sailed through the warm ocean until I found a warm ocean ruin. And it just so happens that I found a sniffer egg in the very first warm ocean ruin that I came across. Oh my gosh, I think that's a sniffer egg. Yup, there it is. Awesome. I finally have 2 of these now. Of course, the sniffer egg is not the only thing that I found in that warm ocean ruin. I also found a few pottery sherds, and I got a trident from killing a drowned. Anyway, now that I have 2 sniffer eggs, I want to build a sniffer sanctuary. A few episodes ago, I mentioned that I wanted to build that right over here in this empty space. Also, in between last episode and this one, I gathered up an entire box of flowering azalea leaves because I wanted to use that to build my sniffer sanctuary. And I also filled up this shulker box with mangrove logs, spruce logs, blocks of bamboo, moss, and some coarse dirt and rooted dirt. I'll probably end up grabbing more materials, but this is like the basics of what I think I'll need. Alright, so I guess I'm going to get started building this. I'm going to start by outlining with mangrove logs how big I want the sanctuary to be. Sniffers are quite large, so I should probably make the sanctuary kind of big. So that's what I've gotten so far. I don't exactly have a plan for this, so I'm just gonna wing it. And I think this is fine so far. Now I'm gonna take some spruce logs and I'm going to kind of add them to the outside and strip them. And add a little bit more texture. I think this stripped spruce log looks really good with the mangrove log. Okay, so there is the basic wall for the sanctuary complete. It's pretty spacious on the inside here, which I like, and as I was building the wall, I got some more ideas for what I want to do on the inside, so I gathered a few more materials. The next thing I want to do though is I want to take these azalea leaves and put them around the wall. I think this will make it a lot prettier around here. I created this beautiful little entryway and I surrounded the entire perimeter of this with leaves, and I think it looks really nice, but I also think it needs a little bit of variation. Right now, everything's made 100% out of flowering azalea leaves, and I think I want to grab some cherry leaves to shove in there also. And maybe some oak leaves, just so that I have a few leaves that don't have any flowers at all. But other than that, so far this is looking really cool. It's also lined here on the inside. I have no idea how many cherry leaves I have. I really need to check. Another thing I did in between last episode and this one was I extended the storage in my wood area here. I just stacked more chests on top of the chests that already existed so that I have room for cherry wood and bamboo wood. And now any other wood that comes out in the future. Right, I only have 16 cherry leaves. So it looks like I'm going to have to take a little break from building the Sniffer Sanctuary to gather some cherry leaves. I really love these cherry blossom leaves. I think they're very beautiful, and I think they're going to add a really nice touch to the Sniffer Sanctuary. So after I chopped down a few cherry trees and got about 9 stacks of leaves, I also got about 9 stacks of oak leaves and glow lichen. I'm thinking adding these in will make this look a lot nicer. That is looking better already. Now I just want to grab a little bit of oak leaves and sprinkle them through there. I don't want very many oak leaves in here because I want most of this to be flowers, but I think adding a few in there will add a little bit more texture. It's barely even noticeable, but it just makes it so that some of those azalea leaves look like they don't have flowers on them. The final thing I want to add to the walls here is glow lichen. Right now I don't really have any way of lighting this up, so this will add a nice little twinkle in the nighttime. I don't want to add too much because it tends to make things look a little gray, but I will add just a little bit. Now the Sniffer Sanctuary is not so dark. The glow lichen really brightens it up. Now the next thing I need to do is the floor. I want to replace all of this grass with dirt, coarse dirt, rooted dirt. I have moss and I have mud and packed mud. So I'm gonna do a lot of different things. I also think I want to add a couple small ponds. I think that would look super cute. But before I do that, I'm actually going to sleep. There's a bed right in here in the storage room I have for the wood. And just go up this ladder. And let's start tearing up this floor. I have a little bit of dirt in my inventory here. I guess I probably didn't need that because I need to take down this first layer first, but there is a massive hole in the ground. So before I do all of the texturing on this layer that the grass is going to be on, I am going to take away all of that grass and then build a layer of dirt underneath that I can build on top of. I dug out most of the floor, like I said, and I've already begun to place down dirt so that I don't have a massive hole underneath there when I try to dig out some lakes I want to put in here. So after I'm done doing this, I'll have 3 layers of ground. This is where the textured floor is going to go on. The sniffers will stand on top of this layer, and then these 2 layers will just be safety layers. Now that that is out of the way and finished, I can finally get started on the actual floor. And I have all kinds of stuff in my inventory to do just that. I also want some regular dirt. I have some of that over here. Right in here. On the edges here, I know I'm not going to do very much texturing, so I'm just going to go along here with dirt real quick. I see some pillagers, and I think now they see me. I don't really want to deal with them. Come on, guys, I just want to build my sniffer sanctuary. Alright, so I'm just gonna ignore them for now, and I'm gonna mark out where I want the ponds to go. I'm trying to think if I want 2 separate smaller ponds or 1 kind of medium-sized pond. I think 1 pond is gonna be the way to go, and I'm gonna kind of put it in the center, but further back. Like, it'll be centered with the door, but it won't be centered with that wall. Ah, please go away. I need to get one of this guy's friends over here and see if I can get them to shoot him so that I don't get bad omen. Come on now, just a few more shots. There we go. Now I can kill these guys without getting bad omen, and then I won't accidentally start a raid anywhere. Goodbye. Okay. Now I can get back to marking out where I want my pond to go. And of course it starts raining. That sucks. Everything's going wrong. I'm getting attacked by pillagers and it's raining and... bah! Anyway, now I'm going to take some muddy mangrove roots and packed mud and texture the bottom of the pond. I think the mud is going to look really nice underneath the water once I have that in. And then I'm also going to make like the edges of the pond muddy too. So now that I have the pond textured, I want to fill this area outside the pond with mostly moss. I also want to have a little bit of grass mixed in here. Now around the pond I want to have a little bit more coarse dirt and rooted dirt here. And I'll have just a little bit sprinkled further away from the pond. And the rest of these little holes, I guess I'm just going to fill up with grass. Now I just need to put water in the pond. I want to grab another bucket for that. I'll just make a little infinite water source right here. Now I can just fill this up. The pond looks really nice, but it definitely needs some greenery. I believe I did have some bone meal in one of these shulker boxes here. I also have some bamboo, some lily pads, drip leaves, and I grabbed some stained glass panes and these brown candles so that I can try and make some cattails. I'm gonna see if I like the way that looks. I've never done that before. That is gonna make this look so much better already. And I really love these small drip leaves. I think they are so adorable. It's too bad they're kind of hard to collect a lot of them. They're super cute, but that might be too many of them. I need my shears so that I don't destroy them forever. Going to place some lily pads in here too, of course. I also want to use some of these big drip leaves as kind of a different lily pad. Now for the cattails. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this. I think just like that. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I think just those couple little groups of cattails will be just fine. I really like that. And I'm also going to take this bone meal and do the same thing that I did inside of the pond out here. I really need some tall grass. Oh shoot, I forgot about the moss. I need to try not to click on the moss. And of course, it is raining again. There we go, having that little bit of tall grass, but not the super tall grass, just the little bit of tall grass. I think that makes it look really nice in here. And of course the flowers. I'm also going to place some bamboo in here and let it grow up a tiny bit, and then place some string to cap it off at whatever height I want to. Now that the bamboo is all grown up, it is time to hatch my sniffers. I have some cherry fence gates right here that I'm going to place down so that they don't get out. And I guess I'm just gonna go in here and place these down on some moss. I'll place one there and one there. And now we wait. Now I have 2 baby sniffers. They are so cute. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Now I just have to wait for them to grow up, which might take a little while. I don't really know how long that's gonna take. You're so cute though. I kinda wish you stayed this small forever. Oh no. I gotta make sure there's no spots where they can get out. But before I do that, I am going to go to sleep real quick because it is pretty dark out here. I'm just gonna grab some azalea leaves right here and make sure nobody can get out. Should have done this earlier, but I didn't really think about it. Trying to climb out. One of them might have already gotten out. Yep, there he is. He didn't go very far. I need leads. Come here. Get back in the sniffer sanctuary. Come on, let's go. The lead broke, but he's still going in there. Okay, where did you get out? Okay, I don't think there are any more places for them to get out. They're not pathfinding to any places. Before, they were pathfinding to the places that they could jump up and get out. Now they're just kind of wandering around. I'm definitely going to stand around and watch them for a while and make sure there aren't any places they can get out. Anyway, earlier I went ahead and I grabbed 2 name tags. I named one of them Snuffle and one of them Sniffle. Those are going to be the names of these sniffers here. I think those are super cute. So this one's going to be Sniffle. Very awesome, very cute. And this one's going to be Snuffle. Oh, just look at them. I love these things. They're adorable, especially when they're little babies. Alright, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the little bell notification icon so that you never miss when I upload. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!